Doing great. Just got a good win. It was tougher than I expected. Well, I knew he was going to be tough going into it. I knew he was a big talker, but I was just ready to see if he could back it up, and it seemed like he did. I had to give 100% of my effort into it and really think and fucking use everything I had, and ended up coming away with a win. I'm surprised there's a split decision, though. Uh, he definitely got that first round. He hit me pretty good a couple times, controlled it more. Second round, I got that takedown on him and controlled him a little bit. Landed a couple good shots, I believe. I got to watch the tape over, but that was a tough round. I definitely edged that round out. The third round, he won like probably about like maybe the first minute. It was close. He landed a couple shots, and I took over after that. Landed, pretty sure I landed a nice clean right hand, and that changed the tone of the whole fight of that round. And got that takedown, landed some big shots on the ground, and controlled them. And yeah, that was it.
What point during the I really gotta step it up to finish?
After the first round, I knew I had to dig deep, or else there's no way I was going to win. So I knew he got that first round, so I knew I have more heart than anybody. I'm probably tougher than anybody. That's something I have to my advantage. I might not be the most skilled, but I don't think anyone has much more better of a will than me, and I showed it.
Like compared to
My team, Tom Egan, Kenny, my brother. Well, my last fight was my first with them, but I've been working with them for a little while now, putting everything together. Uh, I don't want to go too into like what we're working on or anything, but those are my coaches, and I really trust them, and they believe in me, and they're like family to me. So it's really good to have them in my corner. Yep.
So, congratulations on the win. I just have one question. I see it from the outside looking in. Like, when your opponent is like right next to you after, like, obviously you won. So, like, we see them automatically be like, "Hey, like my hands in the air, I'm wrong." Like, is it like, what do you feel like is going on in your mind when that happens?
What my opponent raises his hand after the fight? You're asking. Um, Oh, I didn't really think much of it. You never know what the judges are thinking, but obviously, after a close fight like that, both sides are going to be acting like they won, even if they thought they didn't. Um, it was interesting. I knew I won that fight, but it took really long for that card to come in. I was like, what the hell is going on for a second? But then they said 30-27 Atala. I was like, are you no disrespect to any judge or anything, but I don't know. I just kind of want an explanation behind how did he think he won every round. I don't know what you guys think, but I know I definitely won the last two rounds for sure.
And it didn't seem like you backed down. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you
Yep.
didn't back away. You just kept coming forward.
No, if I did, I would have probably got finished, or he would have controlled me. There'd be I had to do something. I had to change something up. I was in the beginning. I was waiting in his past fights. Oh, he's a lot more sharp in this one than before. He threw a lot of wild haymakers, and I knew he was going to be a little bit better than that, but not as good as he was. He kept it tight. His coaches are good, um, so I had to really adapt in that one and dig deep and really use my heart and my intangibles. Not so much skill, but besides wrestling, but that was about it. If I didn't have wrestling, I would have lost that fight, obviously.
So, my final question is, what's the go-to meal tonight?
It's a good question. I'm going to have to read the menu. I think maybe everything on the menu if I have enough money. I'm joking.
Coaches are paying.
No. If anything, I'll have to pay for their meals tonight and drinks or whatever the hell they want.
Well, good fight, man. Good fight.
Appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
What were your emotions going through these rounds?
Um, Obviously, everyone gets nervous going into a fight. I was just breathing, just trusting in my training, trusting my coaches, trusting myself. Uh, that first round, man. After that, oh, I knew it was going to be harder, but I knew like he probably wasted a lot of energy after that, and I know I have like pretty good endurance, and I had probably about 300 wrestling matches, so there's been a lot of times where I've been down and I had to come back. Um, my whole life, I feel like I've been an underdog since birth, um, but it is what it is. I'm used to that shit, so I had to come back, and I got the win.
Is there anything in your skill set that you wish you got to show today that you weren't able to?
Um, I mean, I can't really think of much. I mean, I wish I was more clean striking wise, but my wrestling was there. That's all I just cared about getting the win any way I could. Um, Not really so nervous. I'm just surprised. I'm like, I can't control anything at this point, so I'm just waiting and see what happens. But I knew I won, so I wasn't surprised, but it could have went either way. I mean, you never know the judges. You shouldn't let it get into the hands of the judges. So I'm just like accepting my fate, whatever it is, and I end up winning.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
That was definitely a hard fight and a badass fight. When you first came into it, how did you originally see it going?
A little bit similar, but I picture myself winning every round and possibly finishing it on the ground. I think I was pretty close to a finish in that third round. I landed some good shots. Like it was two good ones in a row. It was close to the end of the fight, anyways. But I don't know. I felt like I was pretty close. If it was a 5 rounder, I probably would have finished him. I think.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, now that we've got a fight, so when do you want to get back in there?
Talk to my team. I'm not going to make any decisions immediately after, but definitely sooner than later. There's a lot of stuff going on in my life outside I gotta take care of too. So I don't know. We'll see, but I'll be in the gym like always. We'll see what's up. Yeah.
Congrats on the win, man.
Thanks.
Have a great night.
Thanks. You two
Shout
guys.
outs.
Good win.
Oh, shout outs. Obviously my team: Tom Egan, Kenny Kwan, Brandon Layton, my twin brother, and Travis Dumko. Yeah, me and Travis are from the same town. He introduced me to my boxing coach, who's in the crowd, Joe Ennis. He really helped me with my hands. I ain't got to show it as much, but yeah, shout out to all of them. Shout out to my original wrestling coach, Brian Conrad, Mike Carroll, and Steve Santos. Those are my wrestling coaches from way back. Just shout out to all my teammates from Trifecta and Regiment. Shout out to Tommy Teixeira, Brian Raposo, and all the guys that train there. Yep, thanks.